Hello everyone, this is Reede Hoskin and we're on the western slope of Colorado and we're out on a little fishing tour today. We've got Aspen Anglers out on the river and we have one of their boats right next to us coming by and we're going to see if we can catch a few fish today. Tell me, Bruce, how long have you been doing this?
I've been guiding over 20 years and owned the two shops, Alpine Angling and Roaring Fork Anglers. All that time.
So what do you do in the winter?
I teach skiing and I do a little computer drafting and design work.
Oh, geez, sounds like you're a jack of all trades here.
That's kind of what you got to do when you have a seasonal job like fly fishing. Although winter fly fishing here is fantastic. We do not have seasons.
Really?
We just don't get a lot of guide business.
Well, doesn't it get a little cold in the winter to be out here on the river?
Well, it's cold, but it's just like anything else. You wear waders and boots, and wear layers underneath, and dress warm underneath. And the coldest part is handling the fish and releasing them with your hands. And if you have a guide, then you don't have to deal with it.
There you go. What about when you get ice on the river? What do you do with
for about maybe, I'd say off and on for about 2 months, maybe January, end of December to about the middle of February. When we get cold snaps, the river will ice up, but it warms up and melts off. And about half of the winter through that period, you can still fish the rivers.
That's
You do a little more wading than floating at that time.
Crystal coming in here?
Crystal River, right here.
Crystal River coming back up. Okay. And this is a Class 5 rapid, right?
No. This section we're on, from Carbondale to West Bank, has nothing over Class 2.
Okay.
There's a lot of rocks in here to hit. And
the only time my last guy on was Friday.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, whoa.
We've been trying to get close to you. I know, I set up just as you did that to catch you.
So Bruce, tell me, how do your arms feel at the end of the day when you keep rowing like this?
They feel like rockets. Well, I feel it.
Yeah.
Well, I was floating above Carbondale.
Right.
From Elgibel down, which is a very different stretch of water. Narrower, faster, windier, and more fall.
So that's a lot of work.
A lot of work. And we use fishing rafts up there.
Fishing rafts?
Rafts.
As opposed to the boat?
As opposed to the drift boat, because it's a little more up. A drift boat can sink if it fills up with water.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So up there's drop structures that were made to control erosion, and there's little waterfalls that you go over.
Right.
So we use self-bailing rafts up there.
Okay. Sort of like you see up on the frying pan, they have those lines of rocks that go across the river.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And what does that put in there for? I mean,
well, it's to break the speed of the river. The rivers here are very fast. Like the Roaring Fork is called the Roaring Fork because it has, I think, more fall than any other river in North America. So it's fast. So it has a lot of speed, and there's a lot of erosion that occurs as the river winds around.
Yeah.
And in that windy stretch up there above Carbondale, there's a lot of bank erosion, so they tried to slow the river a little bit with these man-made dams.
I see. Okay.
They're not really dams; they're drops because it doesn't stop the water; it just
slows it down.
And build a dam, it just slows it down.
Roaring Fork, from its start at Independence to its confluence with the Colorado, it's more in elevation than the whole Mississippi River.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Now that's an interesting fact.
I thought so too when I first read that.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, we're flowing north, right, or west?
North.
North.
Yeah.
See, now rivers don't usually flow north; they usually flow south.
Right. This is one of the few rivers in North America that flows from south to north.
How about that? That's interesting.
Good job of stopping here, Limbo.
Okay, here he goes. He's swimming. See
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
Swim away to be caught another day.
So, Luby, how long have you been guiding?
I've been guiding about 6 years for these guys.
And you also do ski instruction in the winter?
Yeah, I've been working for the Aspen Ski Company for 30 years.
30 years?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You don't look old enough.
Thank you.
So they're still back there.
So tell me, Lube, do you get tired of going to work in the morning?
Not very often.
No?
Between these two jobs, they're pretty entertaining.
Right.
So,
That's great.
if you work too many days in a row, just like any job, you can get tired.
Yeah, I understand.
This is always a lot of fun. I mean, look at the office.
Yeah. Hell of a nice office.
And then in the winter, I traded from down here on the bottom for way up on top.
There you go.
know,
Why not?
Good work. It works out both ways.
Bruce, how long have you been guiding?
20 plus years.
20 plus years. My gosh. You never get tired of it, huh?
No, I love it. Every day once I drop my boat in the water,
Right.
everything goes away.
Yeah.
It's a good
I think people around the country seeing this video are going, why can't I do that? Whoa!
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, I almost took a bath.
Hello there. You and me
Yeah, that's
both.
because you're so tall.
You and me both.
Okay, here you go, Luby.
One step away from getting wet today.